Alright, gamers, we got some brand new stuff for Dokkan though today. We finally got our announcement for MAJIN VEGETA finally getting his EZA. So this was a long time coming, and we kind of already knew it was gonna be like for same day and everything like that though. So that kind of makes sense and everything like that. But yeah, let's go over MAJIN VEGETA. We got brand new info details. He should be releasing on the 18th. Kind of weird though, because they would usually do the EZA like this, like a whole week later. Kind of weird they brought it so early though. But I mean, hey, I don't mind. Because usually it's like, the first week is usually all the main stuff, then like EZA it's like a week later. But they'll probably announce it like within still celebration, probably like another week later or something like that though. That's usually the trend they usually do anyway for like all the EZAs and stuff like that. So, but I mean, hey, still good to see what he can do. A lot of people say he sucked though. I saw a lot of the reactions, like he was bad. I do want to read over him first because I've not seen this is my first ever reactions, talking about it, saying it, and everything. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Got a burp there. Sorry. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about him and everything like that. So yeah. Links, of course, categories and all that has not changed. So that being like a little thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. A long time coming EZA. Glad he was saying then though, because he was saying day, 3 years ago at this point. Now we got a new one. Love it. So for his new little skill, he does Majin Buu work or VEGETA family. Key 3 all sets up 170 and all sets up 30%. No, key 1 all sets up 30% to get your warriors. Typical Blitter skill, we gotta say there. His new passive though, where's the he reads SA effect. His new SA effect again, the active skill doesn't change or anything. But for his new 12 key, greatly raise attack up, raise defensive for 1 turn, immense damage, massively never raise allies and defensive by 20% for 1 turn, besides himself. Love that though. Love that effect, that's really, really good. For his new passive though, because he has a lot in here. Activates his intro animation when it's another character. Okay, let me read that again. Activates intro animation when there's another ally who is named Trunks on the team, or Majin Buu, or there's a Majin Buu enemy as part of this enemy's attacking turn. Which, yeah, you're not gonna release an intro along with you have a Trunks on the team. So, I mean, Fire Snake gun doesn't count. Well, no, they do. I think they would do. The Hybrid Saiyan Gohan plus Goten and Trunks unit. That'd be another one. For like characters on the team. But I think those would count though. Just that's not going to be really hard as I thought it was. Damage reduction rate up 30%. Attack defense up 50% for characters and allies who include Trunks. Great. Yeah, that's great. Relying on Trunks a lot. That's fun. Great chance of forming a crit. Basic effects. Attack and defense up 250. Which is an additional attack which has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Changes key spheres from STR to INT. When HP is 88% or less, attack up 88%. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type besides STR and INT to INT. When activating the active skill, or when attacking with 12 or more key, attack up 250. Which is an additional 200% attack. When the HP is 80% or less, or with 3 or more INT key spheres, or 5 or more key spheres obtained. Okay. We're receiving an attack defense and with 12 or more key defense of 200%, with 1 or more key spheres obtained, or 3 or more key spheres obtained. Defense of 150, guard against all attacks, damage reduction rate of 20%, and then with 3 or more key spheres obtained, or 5 or more key spheres obtained, damage reduction rate of 10% before attacking. Launches additional attack, which is great just coming with super attack. Majin Buu category allies get attack defense of 40% for 2 turns. He's actually not as bad as I think it is. I think that turf restriction probably hurts him though. I think that's probably why though. But I mean, there's a lot of them. Like I said, the INT plus Gohan plus Trunks and Goten. If they really want to be effective, they would EZA the STR Goten and Trunks. That probably would help them out a little bit. Make them a crazy Buu support unit because they just got stuck on release for the same day for that year. They should just EZA them. Like just do it. Give them like the sub EZA and just that'd be a good choice if they had that. I know the Goten and Trunks from the BioBrolin movie. I forgot about them because they're Majin Buu as well. So you got that. Of course, the new Majin VEGETA. This guy, Goten and Trunks. The INT Gohan plus Goten and Trunks unit. I run like the 8th year Part 1 LR, and then what would be another one? trying to think. I probably would say focus on Galgun because it has a Vegeta Looter skill. You kind of got the team a little bit made for you there, though, but they're probably not going to like as much as you think they are. But this Vegeta isn't like that bad, though. Like I said, a lot of it is relying on Trunks in the beginning, which is kind of weird. But otherwise, you're going to probably end up losing that boost. And we're with the key spheres. I kind of get it, though. I guess like it's a tick on mega effect, like where you get a certain amount of key spheres, you do this and that, which isn't that bad either. Like I say, it's not bad. But yeah, of course, when activating the active skill, which I mean, most of the time, you're going to see it and everything like that. I don't know. I mean, he has some good defense values. He started with a lot of good attack, then defense values later on. Which again, this guy's. I mean, when he first released it, he wasn't like a hard hitter. He was pretty decent. Yeah, but his defensive power is really, really good, though. So I think the defensive power for him is going to be really, really good. I think once we see him in action, I think I'll say otherwise. Because otherwise, he's not like bad or anything like that, though. That truck restriction, though, it's probably going to hurt him, though, because I mean, he's mainly relying on that Trunks to help him out in the beginning. But like I said, it's just so random. Like he's kind of all over the place, though. Like with random key spheres, and then like when HP is 88% or more, which I mean, this not gonna be that hard to get. That's really not that hard, but either. Like I said, very confusing, honestly. But I mean, like I said, for saying data, you just go out though. But I think he'll be good though. I think he'll be. I think he'll help out a little bit though. His teams though aren't probably gonna. Like I said, you got a lot of weird choices here too. Like this Babidi / Majin Vegeta. Them of course gonna be really good. These guys of course because he just got EZA, so he's not that bad for support unit. Of course he needs a super EZA at some point. Who else? Oh yeah, him. But he's a Realm of God support though, so he's not gonna really be that helpful. This guy got a good super EZA, but he's gonna be mainly a tank though. Oh yeah, go tank. He's still really good. Like I said, you got decent choices on here, but like I said, you could be using a Trunks unit more than anything like that. So, like I said, if you don't have a Trunks or Ultra animation, you're not screwed. But I mean, it's not like because like I said, the new Goku and Vegeta, the team's gonna mainly be kind of like Super Saiyan 1s and 2s. It seems like it from what I'm seeing in the grapevine, but like I said, not really hitting like that though. But like people can make a workaround. People can put him like on Goma's team. People can be putting him on like the Boris team. There's gonna be a workaround. Someone's gonna make a workaround. The Babidi team, like I said. I mean, even though you're not gonna really have Trunks on there. I mean, because if you don't get his injury mission or anything, extra level buff, you might get hurt. I think, but I think it covers up pretty well the key spheres thing. But at the same time, it's like you're not gonna get like 1,000 key spheres a minute. But I think like for him though, the more key spheres you have, the more better he's going to be performing, essentially, like how we have with Tech Omega, essentially. And he does orb change, though, I can give him that, too. Like I say, he's not bad, though, it's just a very mixed kind of bag of, like, okay, he's not bad, but it's also, like, okay, just kind of here, I guess, honestly. It's kind of really all I gotta say, honestly. But I mean, like I say, he's not that bad, though, honestly. I've seen worse easy. Again, we had also AGO Trunks, STR Jiren, like, we've had worse ROF Blue Goku, Blue Vegeta. Hey guys, I'm back. My video had crashed for some reason. I don't know why. It just kind of crashed. But yeah, like I said, okay, I'm good. Yeah, might have been the sticker effect, maybe. But yeah, like I said, from Majin Vegeta, he doesn't seem like too bad to me. But he definitely feels very just kind of like, random. Just, I don't know, to me it just feels kind of random. I don't know, to me it just feels really random though, honestly. I don't know, because like I say, he's going to be doing additional attacks. He's going to be critting. He's going to be doing a lot more key sphere stuff though, so it's good for like him in the future though. And he has some really good defensive values. Because like that was all before, but now that's out in the open with this new kit and everything. Like I said, I do want to see him in action though, because from what I'm seeing here, it's kind of nothing out of the ordinary. But the HP threshold is kind of like 88%. I'm like, okay, I can see that. And then of course you got to use the active skill. They got to rely on a Trunks. Like he takes a lot to get him kind of going a little bit. To me, it seems like it though, because you need a Trunks on the team for his intro and then his passive, and then you need like a certain amount of key sphere. You need the key sphere changing, which isn't that bad. The additional attack's gonna be really good though. But like I said, very just not confusing, just kind of like just kind of out there. I don't know. To me, just it kind of just feels out there to me anyway. This is kind of how I feel though from Majin Vegeta. It's kind of like the, you know, this kind of out there. But like I said, I do want to see like how he's gonna be though. I do want to see firsthand how he's gonna be, how he's gonna be on this team, how he's gonna be on that team. It is gonna be different though, so I do want to really see that, you know, during his kit and everything like that though. But yeah, see you guys later though. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, great life. I'll go check again. I'm sure stay safe. Wash your hands. God bless all of you. Going out, put on our masks, with toilet paper, really needs to get fixed if you can. Go outside, discuss copium. Show our rest in Discord. Socials if you're because they're awesome. What I gotta think about is, of course, like to hate it. Like I said, I do want to see him in action. That'll be the best case. But yeah, see you guys later though again though. Peace out.